Welcome to Docu X Plain, the channel where we break down complex documentaries into simple, clear explanations that anyone can understand. Today, we're looking at one of the most important events in modern history, World War I, a war that reshaped borders, destroyed empires, and changed the world forever. Most people learn that the war started because one man was assassinated, but the real reason it became a global conflict is far more complex. So let's explain it simply. Before World War I began, Europe was full of fear, competition, and tension. For decades, powerful nations had been forming alliances, promises to protect each other if anything went wrong. There were two main groups, the Triple Entente, which included Britain, France, and Russia, and the Triple Alliance, made up of Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Italy. These alliances were supposed to keep peace, but in reality, they created a situation where if one country went to war, many others would be dragged in automatically. At the same time, countries were building massive armies and stockpiling weapons. This mindset is called militarism, the belief that having a strong military keeps a nation safe, but it also made countries suspicious and ready for conflict. By 1914, Europe was like a room filled with dry gunpowder. It only needed a spark. That spark came on June 28, 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was assassinated in the city of Sarajevo by a young Serbian nationalist. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and saw the assassination as a threat to their empire. And instead of treating it as a local crime, they decided to take military action. What happened next is best understood as a chain reaction. Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Russia, a protector of Serbia, began mobilizing its army. Germany, supporting Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. Germany then declared war on France, Russia's ally. And when Germany invaded Belgium to reach France, Britain entered the war as well. Within days, almost all of Europe was fighting, not because they all wanted to, but because the alliance system pulled them in, step by step. One assassination had triggered a global disaster. Historians often summarize the deeper causes of World War I using four key ideas. Let's break them down simply. First, militarism. Countries had massive armies and believed war was a valid solution to problems. Second, alliances. Nations were tied together in a way that made small conflicts spread quickly. Third, imperialism. European powers were competing for colonies and global influence, increasing rivalry. And fourth, nationalism. Many people believed their country was superior, which created pride, tension, and hostility. These causes created a world that was extremely fragile. Even a small event could trigger something much larger. But World War I didn't only happen because of big political forces. It also happened because of human mistakes. Leaders misunderstood each other's intentions. Many believed the war would be quick and easy. Some acted out of fear. Others refused to back down out of pride. Small misjudgments turned a crisis into a global catastrophe. World War I didn't start simply because one man was killed. It started because powerful nations were stuck in a fragile system built on fear, competition, and pride. A small spark hit a world full of gunpowder, and everything exploded. If you want to understand history clearly and simply, you're in the right place. This has been Docu X Plain, explaining complex documentaries simply. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more simplified deep dives.